Hi everybody, today we're going to restock our Manuka honey oatmeal and goat milk soap. This is unscented, uncolored, a la naturel. So I've already pre-measured my oils. Let's give that a little stir. My lye water has been cooling down, so when I cool my lye water, I just fill a sink full of cold water up to where about to where the lye is, so it will stay, or the water is, so it will stay cool. Don't overfill it because it may try to float, so you will spill. Alright, so let's pour in the lye water. Over here. Okay, and I have, whenever I make an oatmeal milk and honey or a goat milk soap, I take out, like for example, my water was supposed to be 13.68. So I split my water to make it 7.68, and then I did 6 ounces of goat milk powder in water. About 1.5 scoops of goat milk powder. God, I can't speak today. So it totals 6 ounces. So there we get 7.68 plus 6 is 13.68. So once I measure my goat milk and get it all stirred up, I put it in the freezer for a little bit so it'll be nice and cool. I also added to this particular goat milk powder, I added about 1/2 teaspoon of bee pollen into this, and I mixed it real well because that one tends to stay kind of clumpy, so I made sure and stirred that one well. But anyway, so here we have our goat milk and bee pollen mixture. Let's add that in. Now you can see it's instantly turning it a nice creamy color. Let's make sure we get it all in here. I hope that made sense. Sometimes I get tongue-tied and I'm still kind of nervous when I do videos. Which I don't know why, because I've done enough of them now. You think I'd be over it. Okay, and so now I'm going to add Manuka honey to it, and I put in about 2 tablespoons. I just kind of eyeball it because I know what I'm doing. Alright, that looks like plenty. You don't want to add too much, maybe 2 tablespoons, maybe 1.5 tablespoons. Oh, this thing. Alright, and now we're going to give that a little stir. See how it's already thickening up from all the sugars and the goat milk and the honey. And now I'm going to add some, this is ground gluten-free oatmeal. I'm gluten-free, so I just happen to have gluten-free oatmeal. You could put any oatmeal in. You can even use colloidal oats, but then those two would not be gluten-free. So that's why I use gluten-free oatmeal. Alright, so now I'm going to give this a stir. It's already at trace. A very thick trace, as you can see. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more of the oatmeal. I try to grind my oatmeal down to a nice fine powder, but I have a crappy grinder. So it does leave some little chunks of oatmeal, which is fine because I like the little bit of exfoliation. Alright, so I'm going to give it one last blend. sure we've got everything mixed in proper. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the... We're going to have to do this with the spoon because this is getting way too thick. Alright, so now I'm just going to make sure it's all stirred up with my spatula. You can see how beautiful. I wish you could smell it. The Manuka honey just smells so good. You will kind of get an offset for a little bit of the goat milk, in my opinion, but once it cures, it doesn't smell funky. I'm going to zoom in so you can see this better. Just get that out of the way. Alright. Someone just bought the last 5 bars of this, so I thought I had more time before I had to restock this. Plus things have been kind of crazy in my family the last month, but it's definitely doing better. My youngest son just had his I'm afraid to say this out loud, his 33rd birthday. How old does that make me? Do not do the math, people. Do not do the math. So we went out the other day and had a wonderful dinner. Spent some nice time together with all of his family. So that was nice. Come and stayed a couple of days with me, kept his mama company. So it was fun. Alright. I tamp it all down to make sure we don't have any air bubbles. Let me clean up some of my mess here. Alright. Trying to find a little spoon so I can texture. Make sure I'm in the video a little better. Bear with me, I'm going to try to... I think I have too much light. Yeah, I think that looks better. I'm still getting used to figuring out which lighting works best and stuff, so hopefully I'll get it all figured out one of these days. So alright, so I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do these little, and I'll probably do it again because I didn't like how that one came out. That side looked good. Let's flip it. Oh no, now I'm going to be backwards. No. I'd never do good going the other way. It's a little better. Yeah, one more time. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Alright, good enough. So there we go. A fairly easy recipe, but it has so much goodness in it. It really is a nice skin-loving, creamy bar, which is also good for sensitive skin, because I have that. So here we go. Here is the Oatmeal, goat milk, and Manuka honey unscented soap. So this should be ready, I would say, the first week of April. Oh, why does my phone or my camera do that? Anyway, here you go. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good day.
Hi everyone, today I'm cutting yesterday's oatmeal, goat milk, and Manuka honey soap. It's unscented and it's made with bee pollen and goat milk and Manuka honey with ground gluten-free oatmeal. You can see it's came out a very firm bar. It's been less than 24 hours. It's did go through gel phase, so it has a nice dark caramel color.
Here we go. Boy, this one's very firm. I'm standing on my tippy toes so I can use all my weight.
So it did come out really nice. Unfortunately, my camera was being naughty and everything came out fuzzy, so we only have one somewhat decent picture of the actual soap. Sorry about that. But anyway, here's the cut. Thanks for watching.